right? So today we will discuss chapter number 10, right? That is index numbers, right? There are altogether 15 chapters we need to discuss. So this is the 10th one, right? Index numbers. So I'm pretty sure that you have heard about some indices, right? For an example, but all share price index, Milanka price index, right? CCPI, Colombo consumer price index. So what is the purpose of these index numbers? What do you mean by index numbers? මොකද්ද මේ index numbers කියලා කියන්නේ? මොනවද ඒ වගේන් වෙන්නේ? Right? Okay. Right. Here, look what it says in the first point. An index number is a statistical measure that can be used to show the changes in variables or a group of variables with respect to time, location, or any other characteristics of the variable concerned. Simply, we use index numbers. So index numbers are being used to measure the changes of a variable. මොකක් හරි විචල්‍යක වෙනස් වීම මනින්න පාවිච්චි කරන මිනුමක් තමයි අපි index numbers දර්ශක කියලා කියන්නේ, right? We use index numbers to measure the changes in a variable. එහෙනම් variable එක වෙනස් වීම, right? මිල මට්ටම් වල වෙනස් වීම. මිල කියලා කියන්නේ variable එක. මිල මට්ටම් කොහොමද වෙනස් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? Right? In order to measure that change, we want to make the use of index numbers. There, one key or one main thing is that we need to use a base period, right? එහෙනම් මොකක් හරි variable එක වෙනස් වීම මනින්න නම් අපි අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම දැනගන්න ඕන මොකද්ද base එක, right? කාලය හා සම්බන්ධ දෙයක් නම් මොකද්ද base period එක? මිල මට්ටම් වෙනස් වෙලා නම් මොන අවුරුද්දට සාපේක්ෂවද මිල මට්ටම් වෙනස් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? For an example, you know about that CCPI, Colombo Consumer Price Index. Right? It also measures the changes in prices. So essential goods වල අත්‍යවශ්‍ය භාණ්ඩ හා සේවා වල මිල මට්ටම් වල වෙනස් වීම තමයි ඔය CCPI එකෙන් මනින්නේ, Colombo Consumer Price Index. Okay මනින්නේ. එතකොට එහෙම මිල මට්ටම් වෙනස් වෙලා තියෙන මොන අවුරුද්දට සාපේක්ෂවද? Right? So do you have any idea? මොකද්ද base year එක කියලා CCPI එකේ? Right? It is 2030. 2013 අවුරුද්දට සාපේක්ෂව. It has been keep on changing, right? 2002 තිබ්බා, 6 තිබ්බා, right? Now it is 2030. 2013 වලට සාපේක්ෂව compared to 2013, how the prices of essential goods has been changed, right? That is what is measured by using CCPI, Colombo Consumer Price Index, right? So that is the purpose. Clear? It measures the changes in a variable. Variable එකක් කාලයත් එක්ක කොහොමද වෙනස් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ කියන එක මෙෂර් කරන එක තමයි දර්ශක වලින් අපි කරන්නේ index numbers වලින්. Right. Right. So this is the whole thing you need to learn throughout this chapter, right? මේ chapter එකේ ඔයාලට මේ chapter එකේ summary එකක් තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ, right? Index numbers, there can be single items or there can be multi items. Single item, multi item, කොහොමද differentiate කරගන්නේ? අලවල මිල වෙනස් වීම මනිනම නම් ඒක single item ද multi item. If we need to measure the changes in the prices of potatoes, whether it is a single item or multi items, it is a single item, right? එක item එක විතරක් මිල මට්ටම් වල වෙනස් වීම නැත්නම් ප්‍රමාණ වල වෙනස් වීම නැත්නම් values වල වෙනස් වීම මනිනව නම් those are we identified as single item indices, right? Multi item කියන්නේ එහෙනම් අල පරිප්පු සීනි එකට තියලා මේ තුනේම කොහොමද මිල මට්ටම් වෙනස් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ, right? There should be more than 2 or more than 2 items, right? ඒ වගේ මිල වෙනස් වීම අපි measure කරනවා නම් that is multi items. Now tell me CCPI, Colombo Consumer Price Index. ඔක single item index එකක්ද multi item index එකක්ද? Whether it is a single item one or a multi item one. CCPI. What? It is multi item. right? අත්‍යවශ්‍ය භාණ්ඩ ගොඩක මිල මට්ටම් කොහොමද වෙනස් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ compared to 2013. That is what is being measured by CCPI. So it is a multi item measure, right? Multi item index now, right? Single item, again we have divided into two, we divided into three. What? Price indices, quantity indices, and value indices. Right. So what is the common thing you observe in these three types of indices? Price, quantity, and value. What is the common thing you can identify over here?
100%.
Yes, it has been multiplied by 100. Hari. What is the other thing? Right? If I zoom it out here, what? Pn divided by P naught, Qn divided by Q naught, Vn divided by V naught, always n divided by O, right? P, what does it stands for? P equaling of P stands for, right?
Price.
Q stands for here quantity. Then what is this N stands for? N represents the current value, so the current figures, right? Naught represents the base year figures, right? Current year figures and base year figures. So in index, what always has happened? The current year figures has been divided by what? The base year figures. Current year prices divided by base year prices. Here, current year quantities has been divided by base year quantities. Here, current year values has been divided by base year values. Right? Always, when calculating indices, what we do is the current year figures we divided by base year. And the other thing is we have multiplied it by 100. Right? So this is the reason. What? Here, the last point, what it says. Index number for the base period is always taken as 100. Right? So when a set of data is given, we need to pick initially a base period, and whatever the value there, we need to convert it to 100. Right? That is the requirement. Right. Okay. Then when it is multi-item, right, again we can divide it into two groups as unweighted and weighted. Items ගොඩක් තියෙද්දි හැම item එකම එක විදිය එක සමාන බරක් තියලා අපිට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. අපි ඒකට කියනවා unweighted aggregated නැත්නම් simple aggregated. Or we can assign some weights, right? හැම භාණ්ඩයක්ම එක වගේ අපිට වැදගත් නෑ. සමහර භාණ්ඩ වැඩිපුර වැදගත්, සමහර භාණ්ඩ අඩුවෙන් වැදගත්. ඒ විදිහට weight එකක් තියලා අපිට පුළුවන් අපිට index values calculate කරන්න, right? These two, Lasper and Pache, these are two persons, right, who produced these formulas. මේ formulas invent කරපු දෙන්න තමයි මේ Lasper and Pache, right? Lasper කියලා කියන්නේ when assigning weights, ඔය කියන weight එක දෙද්දී always use the base year period. Base year එක weight එක විදියට දෙන්න. Here you can see it, right? If it is price index, what? Current year prices has been divided by base year prices. Weight එක විදියට මොකක්ද දීලා තියෙන්නේ? Right? What was the weight given? Q naught. Q naught means what? Base year quantities. Q represents for quantities, naught represents for base year. So Q naught means base year quantities, right? Here also, right, when quantity index, again base year prices, always we need to consider the base year figures as the weights in Lasper indices, right, whether it is price or quantity. When it is Pache, always we need to consider the current year figures as the weight. මේ තියෙන weight එක assign කරලා තියෙන මොකද්ද? Price index වල current year quantities. මෙතන current year prices, right? Okay, so this is the summary, right? This is the whole summary of this chapter, right? So we will discuss these things with examples, right? Examples take up. And these things you should know. P stands for price, Q stands for quantity, N stands for represent current figures, and naught stands for represent base year figures. Right.
Okay.
Right. Example number 1. Right. Example number 1. Okay. What it says: the value of exports in a country during the year 2014 to 2017 shown below. Right. Value of exports අපනයන වටිනාකම් දෙනවා 2014 ඉඳන් 2017 අවුරුද්ද වෙනකම් රුපියල් මිලියන වලින්. Right. 2014 it is 1988, 2015 1902, like that. Right. ඔය figures ටික දෙනවා. Right. What we need to do is what? Take in 2015 as the base year, find index numbers for the value of exports for other years. 2015 අපේ base period එක විදිහට consider කරලා we need to calculate the index values. දර්ශකාගයන් කැල් කරන්නලු. How can we find these index values? Right. What is the base year here? Index numbers කැල් කරන්න නම් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අපි base period එක දැනගෙන ඉන්න ඕන. Right. Here, what is the base period?
2015.
2015. ගානේ අපිට කියනවා taking 2015 as the base year. ඉතින් taking 2015 as the base year. Base year එක විදිහට 2015 consider කරන්නලු. Right. So when considering 2015 as the base year, what is the index value that should be here? මෙන්න මෙතෙන්ට එන්න ඕන index value එක කීයද? දර්ශක අගය කීයද? කීයද? What should be the index value in 2015? මෙන්න මේ point එක මම මේ අහන්නේ. Index number for the base period is always taken as what? 100,
100.
right? It means the index value of our base period 2015 should be 100.
Multiple by 100.
Right. Right. Base period එකේ හැමතිස්සම අපි index value එක 100 කියලා තමයි consider කරන්නේ. Right. මෙයාට සාපේක්ෂව තමයි අපි ඉතුරු values measure කරන්න ඕන. Right. Now I want to calculate the index value of 2014. 2014 අවුරුද්දේ index value එක කීයද කියලා කැල් කරන්න ඕන. How can I do that? Right. Index value of 2014. කොහොමද කරේ? Right.
Base over current, sir.
Yeah. How? Make a price index the quantity index the अब मैं क्या करना index value का price the quantity the it is මේ values මේ තියෙන මොනවද? In
Price.
rupees million.
Price.
Yes. We are going to calculate
Price
price index. Right. What we need to do is we need to divide the current year price by the base year price and then we need to multiply it by 100. Right. What is the current year price here? මම 2014 දර්ශකාගය කැල් කරන්න යන්නේ. මෙතනදී මගේ current year price එක කීයද? දැන් current year කියලා කියන්නේ 2014. 1988.
8.
I need to divide this by the base year price. What is the base year price? Base year,
1902.
yes, base year is 2015. The base year price is 1902. And I need to multiply it by 100. Therefore, the index value of 2014 is 104.52. Right? Right. It means what is the meaning of this? මේක තේරුම මොකක්ද? 104.52 කියලා කියන්නේ. 2015 අවුරුද්දට සාපේක්ෂව 2014 අවුරුද්දේ values 100 කීයකින් වැඩි වෙලාද? The prices or the values has been increased by 4.52%. Right? 4.52කින් prices වැඩි වෙලා 2014 අවුරුද්දේ. right 2016 වල index value එක එහෙනම් කොහොමද අපිට කැල් කරන්න පුළුවන්? What is the current year figure here? Current year price is 2022. We need to divide this by the base year price, that is 1902, and multiply by
into 100.
106.31. Compared to 2015, the prices has been increased by 6.3%.
6.31.
Right. In 2013, current year value එක 1976යි. මෙයා බෙදනවා base year price එකෙන් 1902 into
100.
103.89. Right? That is how we can calculate indices, index values. Always what we have done here is what? හැමතිස්සම අපි කරේ මොකද්ද? current year figure එක බෙදුවා base year figure එකෙන් into
100.
Right. So looking at these things, we can say what? කොච්චර percentage එකකින් වැඩි වෙලාද නැත්නම් කොච්චර percentage එකකින් අඩු වෙලාද? That is the comment we can give by looking at these figures, right? In 2017, what has happened? The value of exports has been increased by 3.89% compared to 2015. 2017 අවුරුද්දේ prices මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? 2015 අවුරුද්දට සාපේක්ෂව 3.89කින් වැඩි වෙලා. Right. Okay. Clear? Always what we have done is current figures divided by base year figures into 100.
100.
What අපිට එනවා changes, right? It gives us how it has changed, in what percentage. කොච්චර percentage එකකින් වෙනස් වෙලාද කියලා අපිට පෙන්නනවා. Right. Example 2. Right. Volumes of export of tea in a country during the period 2010 to 2015 are as follows. Below. Right. 2010 අවුරුද්දේ ඉඳන් 2015 අවුරුද්දේ වෙනකන් අපේ තේ අපනයන ප්‍රමාණ අපිට දෙනවා. Right. Quantities are given. කලින් ගන්න දුන්නේ මොකද? Prices. නැත්නම් in rupees, values in rupees. Right. In example 2, we are giving the value of exports in kilograms, million, right? It means what we are supposed to calculate here. And example 2, price indices the may calculate quantity indices.
Quantity index.
Quantity index. Right. Okay. Assuming 2012 as the base year, calculate quantity index numbers for all other years, right? If we supposed to calculate the index values, always we should know what? The base period. Base period එක දැනගන්න ඕන. Right. මෙතන base period එක what should be the base period? Right. Here I need to change
2012.
2010, 2011, 2012. 2012 should be my base period.
Base,
the values are 578, 560, 545, right? 560 again, right? 542 and 540. Right. These are the values. Right. The base period is given as 2012. Eham, what should be the index value of 2012? 2012 නම් base year එක එදා ඒ අවුරුද්දට අදාළ index value එක කීයද? It should be
100.
Right. In 2010, then how can we calculate? Current year figure is 578. We need to divide this by the base year period
545 into 100.
into 100. 106.05. Right. Here, current year figure is 560. Need to divide this by the base year figure and multiply by 100. Here also the same. Current year figure is 560. Need to divide this by the base year figure, which is 545, and need to multiply it by 100. 102.75. Here, 542 is the current year figure. base tier figure is 545 into 100, that is 99.45. In 2015, current tier figure is 514, base tier figure is 545, need to multiply it by 100. The index value is 94.3.
94.311.
Right. By looking at this figure 94.31, what can you say? What is the comment you can give? What is the interpretation you can give? මොකක්ද දෙන්න පුළුවන් interpretation එක?
6.31.
Yes. Compared to 2012, the values of exports has been increased වෙලාද then decreased වෙලාද?
Decreased වෙලා.
Decreased by,
Decrease වෙලා.
yes, it has been decreased by what percentage?
6.31.
Should be 5.6.
5.7.
69.
Yes, 5.69%, right? 5.69 කින් මොකක් වෙලාද? අඩු වෙලා. පස් වෙලා අවුරුද්දට සාපේක්ෂව. Right, clear. Price indices and quantity indices when there is only single item. But single item එකක් විතරයි. Value of exports in a country. එක item එකක figures විතරයි මේ දෙන්නේ. මෙතනත් එහෙමයි. T වල විතරයි. Right? Okay. When it is single item, this is the way how we can calculate the price indices and quantity indices. Right. Okay. Example 3. Right. Example 3. The following table shows the prices of 4 commodities in 2008 and 2018. The commodities are A, B, C and D. Where A, B, C, D කියන commodities වල වෙළඳ භාණ්ඩ වල 2008 අවුරුද්දේ තිබ්බ මිල ගණන් සහ 2018 අවුරුද්දේ මිල ගණන් අපිට දෙනවා. Calculate the simple aggregate price index for the year 2018 and comment. 2018 අවුරුද්දේ simple aggregate price index එක කැල් කරලා interpret කරන්නලු. Right. Okay, single item the multi items. What can you say? Multi items. There are 4 items called A, B, C and yes.
D.
Right. Then okay, we know this is multi items, right? Right. This is multi item. Multi item, is it weighted or unweighted? හැම item එකම එක සමාන බරක් තියලාද අපි consider කරන්න යන්නේ නැත්නම් weight එකක් දෙන්න දෙන්නේ? Yes, unweighted. අපිට special මුකුත් කියලා නැහැ. Right. Calculate the simple aggregate price index, right? Simple aggregate price index. So this is the formula we are going to use, right? Okay. Here, what does this mean? Simple aggregate price index. This is what we have asked to calculate, right? කොහොමද calculate කරන්න පුළුවන්? Sigma Pn divided by sigma P naught. Sigma Pn බෙදන්නලු sigma P naught වලින්. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට තේරෙන විදිහට කිව්වොත් කොහොමද? Current year prices වල එකතුව බෙදන්නලු base year prices වල එකතුවේ. Right.
එකතුව.
Now tell me, what is the base year? Is it 2008 or 2018? 2008 or 2018?
2018.
18.
Right. 2008 or 18?
18.
It should
18.
be 2008. Right?
Oh.
For an example here, I will move to example 2. අපි 2015 index value එක cal කරද්දී, right? We have done what here? We have calculated the index value for 2050. 2015 අවුරුද්දට index value එක cal කරා. Index value for the year 2050. එතෙන්දී අපි base year එක විදිහට ගත්ත මොකද්ද? 2012. මෙතන ගාන කොහොමද කියන්නේ? Calculate the simple aggregate price index for the year 2018. 2018 වල index value එක cal කරන්න කියලා කියනම නම් base year එක වෙන්න ඕන මොකද්ද? 2008. Right? We need to calculate the index value for this. Right. Okay. How can we find the current year prices? So sigma PN, the sum of current year prices. මෙන්න මෙයා හොයා ගන්න පුළුවන් කොහොමද? What is PN? If I rename this, මෙයා P note the PN ද? මම මෙයාට නමක් දුන්නොත් මෙයාට මම දෙන්න ඕන PN කියන නමද P note කියන නමද? Yes.
P note.
P note. This
note.
is my P note column.
No.
This should be what then? This is my current year
PN.
prices, PN.
PN current year.
P stands for prices, N stands for represent the current figures, right? Current year prices. Right. Now, sigma PN. කොහොමද ගන්නෙ? Sigma PN means the sum of current year prices. These are my current year figures. The sum of this. මෙන්න මේ ටිකේ එකතුව තමයි අපි කියන්නේ sigma PN. Right? 88. Current year prices වල එකතුව. එහෙනම් sigma P note means what? The sum of base year prices. Base year prices වල එකතුව.
70.
7. Right? So here, then how can we calculate the simple aggregate price index? So this again need to be multiplied by what?
Divide by
100.
70.
Multiplied by 100.
100.
Right. Okay, so sigma PN, the value is 88. Need to
88.
divide this by the base tier prices, the
70.
sum of base tier prices, which is 70, and then we need to multiply it by 100.
100.
Right? This should be the answer. 125.71.
21.
Right. This is the simple aggregated price index, right? In example 3, this should be our final answer, right? By looking at this answer, how can we interpret it? කොහොමද මෙයා දිහා බලලා interpret කරන්න පුළුවන්? මොකක්ද අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන්? What can you say? Prices